So, guys, this is my review for Hajime no Ippo Season 2, Episode 2. And with that, guys, let's dive right into this review of Episode 2 of Season 2. Yeah, Bloody Cross, right? I didn't know what to expect with it. Arnie, he definitely got me. Definitely baited me as a viewer. Definitely, of course, baited Miyata, but he definitely got me. Just because the fight was going a specific way. Ultimately, once we got in the ring and plus Ippo and crew, they're watching and they're trying to critique the fight. And I'm just sitting back and I'm watching this and I'm just like, okay, what's really about to happen? What's really about to go down? I'm curious about some stuff, and we see that Arnie was definitely a craftsman. And I apologize for the noise in the background. It's my neighbor's washing clothes upstairs, so apologize about that. But yeah, he literally even like his manager, like he said it in episode 1, talked about the bloody cross, bringing that up. Curious about that. We don't get it until like closest to the end of the episode. But I did say during my reaction too, though, like, because Miyata was able to knock Arnie down, it was all a ploy by Arnie himself, all the plot to prep, basically to prep. I definitely want to say like he was getting, like I felt like both fighters were still getting a feel of each other, just to see to test the waters of each other's skill, fight, how they fought each other, how techniques and all of that. And he got me because, like I said, in one instance, I'm just sitting here waiting patiently for whatever to happen. I can say I sort of wasn't expecting the bloody cross to come up in this episode because it's the first episode. I kind of knew that this was going to go an extra episode, right? So could it go 2 more episodes? Maybe, possibly, but it might just go through episode 3 when I sit down and watch episode 3 to come. But once we get into this fight, I'm getting the feel of how this fight is going, and I'm sitting here, patiently waiting for stuff. And then, like I said, Miyata gets the knockdown in that first round. I'm like, that's definitely would be interesting for him to for Arnie to lose this fight and lose the championship right then and there. But I definitely knew that he was going to get back up. Definitely felt like that was just been too easy for Miyata. Plus what I was talking about in my review episode 1, and also my reaction to was saying like I kind of still felt there was some concern for Miyata as far as like his conditioning, his weight, all of this stuff, because his father brings that up in episode 1. When talking about Miyata going overseas to do other fights and stuff. So, there's that. He barely, that's the thing, he barely makes the weight for this fight. So, once they get into the corners and Arnie basically says like he Miyata took the bait, I'm like, aha, there it is. I'm just, curious as wondering what this bloody cross was. He talks about it's gonna be blood stained with blood with stained with Miyata's blood. And once we get to the actual moment of the bloody cross, I'm sitting here automatically, all right, here it comes, and it happens, and I was just like, well, okay, how did it happen? Did he? Because when he swung to Miyata's right again, even like the first time, I thought that like when he first did the bloody cross, I thought that he came like down or whatever, like because he or hooked over with his left. That's not the case at all. And what we see is he uses his elbow to basically get his opponent out of sync with his punch, and then he comes through with his right. And once he does that, then of course, as we see, here towards the end of episode 2, he just gives Miyata all of these blows to the face. I mean, but again, at the same time, he was still that's the thing. He was still catching Miyata with some good enough jabs, causing his neck to snap back a few times in this fight. But definitely the bloody cross got him down to the knee the first time, and then of course we see it again towards the end of this episode where he does it again, and he wails on him. He gets him knocked down. But the fight's not over. But I'm just curious as to wondering what is going to happen. Is Miyata going to be able to get through this fight? Is he going to be able to win come episode 3? Because I believe this is only going to go an extra episode. I kind of feel like it should go 3 episodes, starting with episode 2. So episode 2, episode 3, episode 4. So, we will see. But like I said, I'm just really curious how this is going to move forward walking into episode 3. Because I am definitely worried. I mean, of course, Ippo is in the crowd worried. He's trying to make sure that, Takamura and her homies are cheering for Miyata and having his back. So, yeah, guys, definitely a great setup for the second season. I'm looking forward to moving forward with this second season, guys. I can't wait to find out what's going to happen coming down the line. But with that, guys, leave some comments in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. What did you all think of season 2, episode 2 when you first saw it and watched it for the first time? Let's talk about some things. But other than that, I will hopefully talk to you all next time with more Hajime no Ippo season 2 videos. Peace, guys.